Uh-oh, this is probably not how Rockstar thought Grand Theft Auto Online was going to be used when they developed it. I'm sure their only thought was this is going to be a lot of fun. This is just going to be harmless gaming. Well, not so fast, because I saw this article the other day that got me very, very interested, and it said how Mexico's real-life cartels recruit drug mules on Grand Theft Auto Online. I went, that's probably not a good thing, and Rockstar probably doesn't want that happening. So naturally, I became pretty interested, and I kind of want to talk about that in this video today. And GTA Online is not susceptible to dealing with stuff like drug cartel. I mean, the entire plot of the story is spawned because Michael tears down Martin Madrazo's house. And Martin Madrazo is the head of the Madrazo crime family, or Madrazo cartel. They're a Mexican-American drug cartel, not only in GTA 5, but also in Grand Theft Auto Online. So you deal with them a ton in the single-player campaign and in Grand Theft Auto Online. Also, our Grand Theft Auto Online characters have a handful of illicit businesses, whether that be methamphetamine labs, or weed farms, or illegal car rings where they're modifying, stealing cars, and then selling them for a profit. Now, the big difference with all of that is it's staying within the confines of Grand Theft Auto Online. You do that in online, it has no impact on things that are going on in real life. So let's go ahead and dive into the article, because it does sound like it's kind of interesting. So the article says Grand Theft Auto players know what it's like to be working for a Mexican cartel, but they do so from the comfort of their own bedroom. What many do not realize is that real-life cartel recruiters are playing the game and recruiting players for real-life work. Last year, Mexican police revealed youngsters were being recruited by drug cartels over popular video games, including Grand Theft Auto Online, though there was little in the way of evidence. Now, according to a case that was unearthed by Forbes, it appears the U.S. has gathered evidence that GTA Online really is a recruitment tool for Mexico's narcotics cartels. So in November last year, 2021, Customs and Border Protection officials in Arizona were inspecting a Jeep Cherokee when they found nearly 60 kilograms of methamphetamine, the government said. When they asked the driver, Alyssa Navarro, what her story was, she said that in January that year, she had been playing Grand Theft Auto Online when she met a man who called himself George. According to the search warrant unsealed late last week, and after getting to know each other within the game, Navarro said they eventually started talking on Snapchat and later met in person in Phoenix, investigators claimed. Now, the suspect said that George asked her over Snapchat whether she'd like some work as a runner, shipping electronics so they could be sold in Mexico, telling her she could be paid as much as $2,000 a trip, depending on how big the load was, according to the government filing. Now, federal investigators obtained these snapshot messages from Navarro's phone, in which George promises a lot of money and offered the use of a truck believed to be the same Jeep in which she was apprehended. Now, sometimes drug cartels try to hide narcotics in electronic equipment when shifting them across the border, but per Navarro's narrative as described in a criminal complaint against her, she was told to meet a contact in Mexico called Alfredo, who gave her the Jeep and said she should fill up the tank at a certain gas station along the way and take the vehicle to another unidentified individual. Now, the methamphetamine was not hidden in the electronics, but in the fuel tank, CBP officers found. According to the complaint, when investigators asked if she didn't think the job offer was odd or too good to be true, she agreed it did seem strange, and when she was on the bus to Mexico, even asked herself, "What am I doing?" but still went ahead and met her mysterious contact. Now, whatever the government thinks happened in Navarro's case is unclear, but she has been charged with conspiracy to import and sell methamphetamine, as well as possession. Now, earlier this month, she pleaded not guilty, and the Department of Justice had not responded to a request for comment. Now, last October, Mexican law enforcement said 3 minors had been recruited over the popular mobile battle royale game Free Fire. Now, the kids had been offered around $200 a week as cartel lookouts, and at the time, it was also reported individuals claiming to belong to various narcotics crews, including the Sinaloa cartel, were reaching out to children late at night on games, including the online version of Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, this last part is Forbes' own opinion. They say computer games have proven increasingly popular for other kinds of grooming. The explosive in the popularity of online gaming has led to platforms like Microsoft Xbox Live or games like GTA Online and Fortnite becoming spots where many children spend time with existing friends and make new ones. The anonymity of an online gaming handle, however, has attracted predators, and the Justice Department has prosecuted multiple men who've tried to hide behind online personas to coerce minors. So that is the entire article right there, and that is an absolutely wild story. Now, I don't want people to start blaming GTA, Grand Theft Auto 5, or Grand Theft Auto Online here, because this was just the medium in which someone reached out to someone. It'd be no different than hanging out at a coffee shop and someone asking this question. Grand Theft Auto Online here just simply served as a way to connect to people. It's not like GTA Online was offering a special, get 50% more money on your in-game methamphetamine lab if you sell some real-life methamphetamines. That's absolutely not the case here. So it's not like Grand Theft Auto Online or Rockstar was promoting this sort of stuff. It just happened to be the platform that was used. And it should not come as a surprise because Grand Theft Auto Online is one of the most popular games out there. It's also available on a number of platforms. Now, when this would have been recorded, the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 version of Grand Theft Auto Online still would have been up and running. So that means you could have had it on that. You could have had it on the PC, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, now the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. So it is an extremely popular platform that makes it very easy to communicate with people because you just simply jump on and start talking to others. And what I don't want to have happen here is people blame Grand Theft Auto in some way, shape, or form. That's usually always like the thing that people jump to. Something bad happens in the world. Oh, it's that Grand Theft Auto game. Promoting all that violence and promoting all that badness. That's not the case at all here. Now, this is a good lesson to learn, and I'm assuming all of you guys that are watching this video are smart enough to not fall into something like that. But just be wary of people. Obviously, if anyone asks you to do something like this, your answer is no. You go get your oppressor Mark II, and you go knock their teeth in or something along those lines. So just don't fall for stuff like this. Quite frankly, I am always playing mostly in an invite-only friend session, crew session, solo session. It's very rare you'll catch me out, mainly because the people that do have microphones, there's either like a baby screaming in the background or there's smoke detectors going off and you just hear like beep, beep, beep. It's incredibly annoying. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about this incredibly interesting story. It is one I did not expect to see on my news feed, and I don't think it's one Rockstar really wants to see either. I don't think they ever intended Grand Theft Auto Online to be used for this purpose, but I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think about this situation regarding GTA Online and Mexican cartels that are going on in the world. I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.